Join me as I dive into the ultimate showdown, comparing the battle tactics of ancient Greek warriors against Nigerian fighters. Who will come out on top? Ancient Greek warriors and Nigerian fighters are two groups that may seem worlds apart in terms of their historical context and combat techniques. The Greek warriors are renowned for their phalanx formations and disciplined fighting style, while Nigerian fighters have a rich tradition of martial arts and hand-to-hand combat. Both groups have a deep understanding of strategy and tactics, but their approaches to warfare are vastly different. Understanding these differences and similarities is a challenge, especially when considering the cultural contexts in which they fought. Ancient Greek warriors were often fighting for city-states, while Nigerian fighters were often fighting for their communities and tribes. The training and preparation for battle also varied greatly between the two groups. In ancient Greece, warriors were trained in the arts of war from a young age, while Nigerian fighters often learned through apprenticeships and community traditions. The cultural context played a significant role in shaping their combat strategies. Ancient Greek warriors were influenced by their city-state culture, which emphasized discipline and organization. Nigerian fighters, on the other hand, were influenced by their tribal culture, which emphasized community and adaptability. These cultural differences are reflected in their fighting styles, with ancient Greek warriors favoring formation-based combat and Nigerian fighters favoring more fluid and dynamic approaches. Let's take a closer look at ancient Greek warfare. The phalanx formation was a hallmark of Greek warfare, where rows of soldiers stood shoulder to shoulder, shields locked and spears thrust forward. This formation was nearly impenetrable and allowed the Greeks to push forward with devastating effect. In contrast, Nigerian fighters have a rich tradition of martial arts, with various tribes having their own unique fighting styles and techniques. For example, the Hausa people of Nigeria have a martial art called gung-shi, which emphasizes quick movements and agility. One of the most intriguing comparisons between these two groups is their use of tactics. Ancient Greek warriors were masters of using terrain to their advantage, often choosing battlefields that funneled their enemies into kill zones. Nigerian fighters, on the other hand, often used guerrilla tactics, ambushing their enemies and melting away into the crowd. A unique battle strategy that stands out is the use of psychological warfare by ancient Greek warriors, who would often use loud music and chanting to intimidate their enemies. In summary, the comparison between ancient Greek warriors and Nigerian fighters reveals fascinating insights into the world of ancient warfare. Both groups have their own unique fighting techniques and cultural backgrounds that set them apart. So, which warrior culture did you find most interesting? Let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in more videos on ancient warfare or cultural comparisons, be sure to check out my next video.